Hi, my name is Michael Torgeson. I teach alternative education at the middle school and high school levels, and this is a Teach from Your Best Self concept moment. Today's concept is words of affirmation, the encouraging words of support, respect, and validation. They can either be verbal or written, and they communicate an appreciation and help build the connection between two people. They can include compliments, praise, gratitude, empathetic statements, and they're often used to reinforce positive behaviors, acknowledge achievements, and provide reassurance when times are challenging. A lot of times, these seemingly simple statements can help make your student feel seen, heard, and cherished. By regularly using words of affirmation, you're validating them and you're helping them feel secure and safe in your classroom. Now, words of affirmation don't really have to be long-winded or grandiose pronouncements. Just a few words to let your student know that you see what they did or see what they're doing and that you're pleased with it.
Hoorah, Baker. Get some.
Words of affirmation don't have to be directed to the kid either. About 75% of the phone calls that I make home are praise calls. Hey, your kid really did good work in class today. They had a really good day. Your student earned a quarter credit in something. They were kind and compassionate. They helped another student with doing the work. By giving words of affirmation to the home, that benefit, that reward is doubled, because not only do the parents have something to celebrate, the kid also knows that you are willing to take the time to brag on them to their people. Words of affirmation can also help to keep a kid going when they're just about ready to give up. When you let them know that learning and progress is not always going to be easy, but it'll pay off in the end, you give them possibly the extra little oomph that they need to keep going and keep learning. Productive struggle. When you're giving words of affirmation, the person receiving them needs to know you're sincere about it. You don't want to be stingy with your praise, but you also don't want to go overboard either.
Dave, forget about it.
What can I say, Mr. Ross? Isn't he great?
Forget about it.
David, you've got charisma.
Now, when you're giving words of affirmation, you need to be really aware of how they are delivered. If you're feeling snarky or sarcastic or frustrated, they will pick up on that.
You got it, honey. You did it. The case cracker. Me in the shower. I love this. That's it.
Sincerity is absolutely huge. And if you're not really sincere in the words of affirmation that you're giving, the kids will know this, and it might affect the interpersonal relationship that you have at that moment. It also could very well cast doubt, cast a blanket on future words of affirmation. Finally, words of affirmation are not just for your students.
Hey.
Hello.
I'd like to ask a few questions about this breakfast cereal.
Yeah, box of Tricks.
That's right. I've been led to understand that Tricks are exclusively for children. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, they say Tricks are for kids in the commercials.
But you do understand that I myself am not a child.
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here today.
I would prefer that you do.
Your colleagues need to feel seen and heard and appreciated as well. Educators of all types, teachers, classroom aides, office staff, custodians, all of us usually put ourselves second so that we can have the energy to put our kids first. By putting ourselves second, we don't get the pat on the back that we need, that we desire, and the thing that fills our cup. The simple act of reaching out to somebody else with heartfelt words, letting them know that they are seen and appreciated, might just be what they need at that particular moment. Will words of affirmation always do what you intend them to? Probably not. Will you get the same return on investment from one student as you get from another student? Probably not. Is it worth doing it anyway? Absolutely. We've made it to the end of this video, and I do appreciate you taking your time to learn about these things. Hopefully, this has given you some ideas about how you can teach from your best self.